Have you ever wondered how our solar system began? It's a tale that stretches back billions of years to a time when the universe was a very different place. It's a story as amazing as the best bedtime stories. Imagine being tucked in bed, listening to a tale that takes you on a journey through time and space. Imagine a giant dark cloud filled with gas and dust. This wasn't just any cloud. It was a nebula, a vast and mysterious region of space. This cloud was huge, much bigger than anything you can imagine. It stretched across light years, a colossal collection of particles and gases. Billions of years ago, this cloud was just floating in space, like a giant cosmic cotton candy. It drifted silently, a serene and beautiful sight in the vastness of the universe. But then something incredible happened. A disturbance, perhaps a nearby supernova explosion, sent shockwaves through the cloud. This cloud started to spin and twirl. The shockwaves caused the particles within the nebula to move, creating a swirling motion. It was like a dancer in the cosmos, getting faster and faster. The more it spun, the more it began to change. As it spun, the cloud started to collapse in on itself, getting smaller and smaller. Gravity pulled the particles closer together, causing the cloud to shrink. This spinning and collapsing created a lot of heat, like rubbing your hands together really fast on a cold day. The friction and pressure within the cloud increased dramatically. This heat was so powerful that it started to light up the center of the cloud. The core became incredibly hot and dense, glowing brightly. And guess what? That's how our very own sun was born. From the heart of this spinning, collapsing cloud, a new star emerged, bringing light and warmth to the surrounding space. But the story doesn't end there. Around this newborn sun, the remaining gas and dust began to clump together, forming the planets, moons, and other celestial bodies that make up our solar system. Our Earth, along with its neighboring planets, slowly took shape over millions of years. Each planet formed from the same material that once floated in that ancient nebula. Today, our solar system is a beautiful and complex dance of planets orbiting the sun, each with its own unique characteristics and mysteries. And it all started with that giant dark cloud in space. So next time you look up at the night sky, remember the incredible journey that led to the creation of our solar system. It's a story of wonder, transformation, and the birth of a star. The birth of our sun was a spectacular event. As the cloud continued to collapse, the center got hotter and hotter. It became so hot that the gas and dust particles started to stick together. They formed a giant ball of burning gas, shining brightly in the darkness of space. This giant ball of gas is our sun, the heart of our solar system. It's so big that you could fit over 1 million Earths inside it. The sun's powerful gravity held everything together, preventing the solar system from flying apart. With the sun blazing away, the leftover gas and dust began to cool down and clump together. These clumps became the building blocks of our planets, moons, and everything else you see in our solar system today. Remember all that leftover dust and gas swirling around the newborn sun? It was a chaotic and vibrant scene with particles dancing in the cosmic ballet. This was the birthplace of our solar system, a nursery of planets waiting to be born. Well, it didn't just stay there. Over time, these particles began to interact in fascinating ways. Gravity started to play its part, pulling the dust and gas together, creating a cosmic soup of potential. Imagine tiny bits of dough circling around a giant ball of pizza dough in the middle. These bits represent the building blocks of planets, and the giant ball is our sun, the central anchor of our solar system. That's kind of what our early solar system looked like. A swirling, dynamic environment where small objects known as planetesimals orbited the sun, colliding and merging in a grand cosmic dance. As these bits of rock and ice zoomed around the sun, they bumped into each other. These collisions were not always gentle. Sometimes they were violent, causing the objects to shatter into smaller pieces. But sometimes they stuck together, growing bigger and bigger over millions of years. This process is called accretion, where small particles clump together to form larger bodies. Eventually, these clumps became planets, each with its own unique personality. Some were rocky, some were gassy, and each had its own story to tell. The planets closer to the Sun, like Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, became small and rocky. The intense heat from the Sun caused the lighter gases to escape, leaving behind solid, dense materials. They couldn't hold on to the lighter gases because of the sun's heat. This is why these inner planets are composed mostly of rock and metal, making them terrestrial planets. The planets farther away, like Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, got to keep all those gases, making them giant gas planets. These outer planets, also known as gas giants, have thick atmospheres composed mainly of hydrogen and helium. And so, from a chaotic cloud of dust and gas, our diverse and fascinating solar system was born. Each planet, whether rocky or gassy, plays a unique role in the cosmic symphony, contributing to the beauty and complexity of our celestial neighborhood. The story of our solar system is a testament to the wonders of the universe, showing us how from simple beginnings, complex and beautiful structures can emerge. So next time you look up at the night sky, remember the incredible journey that brought those planets into existence. Let's meet the inner planets, the rocky planets closest to the Sun. These planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. They are called the terrestrial planets because they have solid, rocky surfaces. Unlike the gas giants, these planets are smaller and have a more defined structure. Let's dive into each one and discover what makes them unique. First up is Mercury, the smallest planet in our solar system. Despite its size, Mercury has a lot of interesting features. It's a planet of extremes, with temperatures soaring during the day and plummeting at night. It's a speedy little guy, zipping around the Sun faster than any other planet. In fact, it takes just 88 Earth days for Mercury to complete one orbit around the Sun. This rapid orbit is why Mercury was named after the Roman messenger god, known for his swiftness. Next is Venus, the hottest planet in our solar system. Venus is often called Earth's sister planet because of their similar size and composition. However, Venus has a very different environment. It's covered in thick clouds that trap heat, making it hotter than an oven. These clouds are made of sulfuric acid, and the surface temperature can reach up to 900 degrees Fahrenheit. This intense heat is due to a runaway greenhouse effect, where the thick atmosphere traps heat and prevents it from escaping. Now it's time for our home Earth. Earth is the third planet from the Sun and the only one known to support life. It's the only planet we know of that has life on it. Earth has a perfect balance of conditions that allow life to thrive, including a breathable atmosphere, liquid water, and a stable climate. Earth is just the right distance from the Sun for liquid water, which is essential for life as we know it. This distance is often referred to as the Goldilocks zone, where conditions are just right, not too hot and not too cold. Last but not least is Mars, the red planet. Mars is known for its reddish appearance, which is visible even from Earth. It gets its color from iron oxide, which is just rust. This gives Mars its distinctive red hue and has earned it the nickname, the Red Planet. Scientists believe that Mars may have once had water on its surface, making it a prime candidate for searching for signs of past life. Evidence of ancient riverbeds and minerals that form in water suggests that Mars was once a much wetter planet. This has led to numerous missions to explore Mars, with the hope of uncovering its secrets and possibly finding evidence of past microbial life. So there you have it, the inner planets of our solar system, each with their own unique characteristics and mysteries. From the speedy Mercury to the scorching Venus, our life-supporting Earth, and the intriguing Mars, these rocky worlds offer endless opportunities for exploration and discovery. Stay tuned as we continue our journey through the cosmos. Section 5. Hello Outer Giants. Now, let's journey to the outer solar system where the gas giants reside. First up is Jupiter, the biggest planet in our solar system. It's so big that you could fit all the other planets inside it. Next is Saturn, famous for its beautiful rings. These rings are made up of ice and rock, and they're truly a sight to behold. Now we have Uranus, the ice giant. It's tilted on its side, which makes it look like it's rolling around the Sun. Finally, we have Neptune, the farthest planet from the Sun. It's a dark, cold world with supersonic winds. Section 6. Comets and Asteroids. The solar system's treats. Our solar system isn't just about planets. It's also home to comets and asteroids like little treats scattered around. Comets are like giant snowballs made of ice and dust. When they get close to the Sun, they heat up and leave a beautiful tail of gas and dust. Asteroids are like giant rocks that orbit the Sun. They come in all shapes and sizes, and some are even big enough to have their own moons. These celestial wanderers remind us that our solar system is a dynamic and ever-changing place, full of surprises. Section 7. Why are planets so different? The Sun's influence. Have you noticed that the planets are also different? That's because of their distance from the Sun. The Sun's heat and gravity play a big role in shaping the planets. The inner planets, being closer to the Sun, are much hotter. Their surfaces are rocky because the heat vaporized the lighter gases. The outer planets, far away from the Sun, are much colder. They were able to hold on to all those gases, making them giant gas planets. So the next time you look up at the night sky, remember that each planet is unique because of its special relationship with the Sun. Section 8. Exploring our cosmic neighborhood. From its humble beginnings as a giant cloud of gas and dust, our solar system has transformed into a vibrant and diverse place. We've journeyed from the scorching surface of Mercury to the icy depths of Neptune, marveling at the wonders of our cosmic neighborhood. But our exploration doesn't end here. There's still so much more to discover in our solar system and beyond. So keep looking up at the stars, asking questions, and never stop exploring the universe.